Milton,
What's up, man?
what's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. Yeah, I mean, I'm new to wholesaling. Been paying attention to like real estate in general for a little bit longer, but overall pretty new to everything. But I gotta say, I've been watching a lot of different YouTube channels and everything like that, and I haven't seen like this level of like interaction before.
Mhm.
So I appreciate what you're doing. This is like
Mhm.
big time, and you really stand for the things that you're saying, which is
Got to
nice.
counteract the hat.
I can't really get behind the helmets that I'm seeing.
You're just you're infecting the video on my channel with a Patriot logo. So I'm just kidding, man. Um, so let me know, man. So I appreciate you watching. It's all fun and games, but so what market are you in?
So I'm up in Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this where you're trying to do virtual wholesale? Are you trying to do virtual outside of there? Are you trying to stay in Connecticut? What where are you kind of trying to do it?
To start out, I'm kind of thinking just to stick within Connecticut because it's kind of
It's
like a
niched.
mark. Yeah, exactly. So realistically, I'm not going to be having the same amount of competition for people calling those types of lists and everything because I don't think it's got that much of a wholesale presence at this time.
Are you in
Um,
Western, Northern? Where in Connecticut?
so I'm in central Connecticut right now, like right out of Hartford, basically. But I'm
Okay.
getting started with my brother too. So he's down in like New London County, southeast Connecticut. So we were planning on attacking like both of those markets.
I'm just looking up the median price. New London real estate market. Oh wow. Oh, I like that. Shoot. Okay. Do you know the median price point in New London?
New London. I mean, New London itself, I'd say probably. Yeah, I was gonna say like
So
around 250 to 350.
that's pretty good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Port St. Lucie is roughly. It's a little less than there. That's my market, but that 20% change is insane. Um, that's crazy. So, dude, that's a great market, man. Like that price point, you can really make that work.
Yeah.
Taxes are probably insane.
Taxes are
Um,
not ideal. Yeah.
Yeah, but I still think it works, man. I mean, you wholesaling it, so you're not going to hold on it. So, yeah, bro, that see this is what so when you're telling me about a market, I'm gonna look at the median price point. Once it starts getting above 500, we got to start looking at other options.
Hmm.
It's not going to be the end of the world, but it's still good. I would say three 309 is fine. I mean, ideal would be like 250. Realtor.com told me 250, which probably not for where you're at, but you're kind of by the water there. Um, that's a great market, man. I would. What do you think the median price points in where you're living right now in Central?
Central Connecticut, I mean, like Glastonbury, West Hartford, there's certain cities within that kind of might jack up the price a
Yeah,
little bit more.
well, you
But
do by
like,
city too.
yeah, exactly. So I'd say probably Hartford County is maybe between like 3 and 350, probably somewhere around the same because there's a lot of prices being jacked up in New London County with like just being closer to the water and stuff like that, same type of thing.
Hartford County, it's 900,000. I mean, that's a healthy amount. So I would.
Gotcha.
That's a good market, man. I would be drawing for dollars. Bro. I don't think there's a lot of people going after that market. So, dude, I would do New London. What's Hartford County's median price point? I mean, I'll just look really quick. Of course, it's going to be a little skewed.
Hmm.
Um, and all you really got to do is Hartford County. Holy crap, 276. That's pretty good too. I would honestly, man, between you and me, uh, Nilton, right?
Yeah.
What I would do is I would do 50-50 approach. I would spend 50% of your time doing Hartford and 50% of your time doing New London.
Hmm.
And what I want you to do is go after niche lists. And what you're going to find out is some markets are going to do way better than others. So let's say you just start doing cold calling code violations. let's say you do 10 hours a week, okay? 5 hours here, 5 hours there. Like, I'm getting like 6 leads a week from New London, like 1 on Hartford County. And then over like a month, you're like, holy moly, New London's like amazing. Then you'll know, hey, that's going to work. Code violations, bro, drive for dollars in your market. What I want you to do is, do you know how to do a list source hack?
List source hack? I don't think so.
So go to freewholesaling.com and go over when I talk about choosing a good market or virtual wholesaling market.
Mm-hmm.
And that video should be on there for you. Let me try to find the video actually while we're talking. I'm going to talk while I try to find the video for you. Basically what it is, you go to list source and you can find the cash sales per city in your county. So I wanted to figure out what, because county wise, I want you to find out, oh shoot, there's a lot of cash sales in this area. I want you to do research. Don't get like, you have to be this analytical genius, but I want you to look up every city in those 2 counties. Do me a favor, do the median price points in all of them. Hartford's probably gonna be the biggest one. And then maybe there's like Glasgow Bay something, and that's like 120. That's a very low price point. Maybe we can start going after there. Now, be careful. There's a county in St. Lucie County called it's called Fort Pierce, and they're all over the board. You know, there's houses trading for like $20,000-$30,000, but they're very high crime rate versus houses by the water like $1 million. And if you get like the $30,000 houses, you're going to make like $1,000 to $2,000, and it's a hard area to wholesale. But there's a good little ranges. So I want you to actually just become a market expert. If you're going to like dive into New England, I mean, basically in New England, Connecticut, I want you to find out what cities are in those counties and then research them and see which ones are really good and which aren't. Roughly, man, if I'm pulling properties, I would just be going by zip code too. And I would do zip codes that are under the median price. So start driving for dollars in Hartford County, and then make sure every place you call is under 267,000, below that median price. Plenty of $500,000. So drive for dollars in properties worth less than that. Yeah. And then for New London, I would do that also. And then start pulling your list from there.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Now, I know you're big on the county sites and everything like that, and pre-probates, probates, specifically with the probate situation, because normally I'll start off like calling people. I'll just say like how you were saying, like, hey, John, and then kind of lead into things that way. But if you're calling a probate list, do you start that off a little bit different if there's a good chance that John's the one who passed?
Yeah. So, well, at least we're not going to talk to John here. And also, just so I don't interrupt you, go in the private chat because you're in the software. The private chat should have the YouTube link on there for everyone watching. I also commented. We have a Twitch plug on here, but this is the link. I just copy it, I guess. Take a screenshot with your phone while I'm talking to Nilton here. But that'll show you the list source hack what I'm talking about, and just say that for you. But probate's very, very soft. I go with the approach where I'm very like, I want the seller, because death is it's heavy, man. So if you've ever lost a loved one or someone in your family, you know, like sometimes it's your mourning and you don't want to deal with it. So I go with the approach where if someone's just not ready yet, hey, like, I'm not going to fight it. Like, if we're talking to code violations, I am like calling you 3 times a day. I'm going, but like a probate, like, hey, I don't want to sell a house. I'm not going to push it. You know, that's just how I am. So, so let's say, unfortunately, you know, your uncle John passed away, and you're the only heir because he had no kids. Okay. And you're the only cousin or nephew. So I'll call you. Hey, is this Nilton? Yeah. Are you the owner of, and they'll say John's house. Now, obviously you're going through probate, so you're not the owner, but you're going to have it. And you know, that's his house. Are you the owner? They're going to probably say, well, kind of, not, well, sort of, well, what do you want? Well, and then you're going to say this, kind of surprised, but so are you the owner or not? Well, actually what's going on, and they'll explain the probate. That's a lot better than saying, hey, Nilton, I know your Uncle John died. I'm trying to buy his house. You're going to get killed. That's the approach that I do. very, very empathetic. You guys have not sympathy, empathy, really actually care about these people. They lost a loved one, right? So, and if they say, and if you say, no, I'm not interested in selling that house. Okay, no worries. Have a great day. You know, uh, with probate, you also got to know some people, they get a house, they just try to bid up for the highest price and they get a little greedy. Some like, I don't even want to deal with this house. I don't want to deal with it. Just, you know what? It's really run down. He was a hoarder. This property stacked up there. The house is sinking. I take it. I want you to look at it. I need to get rid of this property. This is actually a problem for me.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, two questions. Are you the owner and are you interested? That's it. I'm not smart. So I do make it very, very, very simple for myself and for VAs.
Yeah. Makes sense. Word, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. This is gold. I'll definitely be tuning into all these future calls that you got going.
Awesome, man. So you're over there. So it says, do you have an Instagram? So how can someone get a hold of you? So some people randomly get, this would be a surprise for you. Some people just randomly, they do like lots of wholesaling. And this person says, well, my uncle in New London actually like passed away and he's got a house up there. And people are like, how do I find a cash buyer there? So if someone watching this, there'd be thousands of people watching this video. If they have a deal in Hartford or New London, how do they get a hold of you? So they can hit you up.
Instagram is Milton not Milton. You can email me Milton not Milton.
Okay.
Or you can email me miltonnotmilton@gmail. As you can probably imagine, I get mistaken for Milton pretty often. So
Perfect, man.
But yeah, feel free, hit me up whenever.
All right, I appreciate it. And you're not a bandwagon New England fan, so I appreciate you.
Day one, man. Day one. And I respect the discipline and everything to keep the Dolphins memorabilia up after.
I don't care, man. I'm in it for life, so I'm stuck.
That's the way to do it.
I appreciate it, man. So keep it up, dude. Let me know any questions, concerns you got. I'm always here for you. Need a JV, guys, hit him up. And appreciate it, man. Keep it up, though.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks. I love it. Let's go. All right, we got to put this helmet back up. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Consider liking this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm so my videos can get shown to more people so I can help my mission on this channel to help you make over $100,000 in real estate wholesaling absolutely for free. If you're getting any value out of this whole channel or from the clip today, please consider subscribing to the channel. It means so much to me. Have a blessed day.